to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop. And today I'm here with a review of a movie that came out, about a month back. I'm finally getting the chance to catch up on it. It's still playing in a few theaters out there, so you can still catch it if you are slow to it like I was. My review of the 2019 action film, Cold Pursuit, coming up now. Nelson Coxman enjoys his quiet life as a snowplow driver at a Colorado ski resort in Kehoe and has just received the prestigious Citizen of the Year award. After that, he hears heartbreaking news that his son has died from a heroin overdose. Not buying what happened, Coxman soon discovers his son was killed by a drug cartel. He soon decides to track down answers from members of the cartel themselves and extract revenge on them as bodies begin to pile up. So what did I think of Cold Pursuit? I thought it's an uneven, mediocre action film. It's actually a remake of a Norwegian film which starred Stellan Skarsgård, and its director, Hans Peter Moland, comes back here behind the helm. It's easy to think that this will just be another same type of movie Neeson's been pumping out for years, and while it seems like it, there are a number of creative things that make it stand out. The film really earns its R rating, and has a few entertaining and violent kills throughout. It also has a very different sense of humor, and uses dark comedy to its advantage. It can be quite awkward at times, but many of the jokes work for the most part. One of the big running gags is each time a character dies, their name shows up on a black screen with an RIP. It's a pretty clever idea that has a few good payoffs. The film does know when to take itself seriously, though, as the story can be tragic. When the film starts, seeing Coxman hunt down the men who killed his son can be pretty satisfying. He soon starts a war between the drug cartel and a Native American mob, who begin to fight each other over some big misunderstandings. This is where the movie becomes a lot more convoluted than it needs to be, and kind of takes some detours away from the main story. It's packed with a lot of characters that don't really need to be there, and just make the body count go higher. There's also a lot of subplots for side characters that could have easily been scrapped. During the war, there's a number of slow parts as well that make the film feel like it's coming to a screeching halt. The villains are pretty generic and give some hammy, over-the-top performances. The cops in the story also really don't do anything, and are about as convincing as the Gotham City PD on the 60s Batman television show. We also get a number of cliches, including the plot to kidnap the villain's son, which doesn't exactly feel fresh here. So much of the film could have been edited down to make its 2-hour runtime more manageable. The cast stars Liam Neeson as Nelson Coxman, the snowplow driver who's out for revenge, Laura Dern as Grace Coxman, Nelson's wife who isn't taking the news of her son's passing well, Emmy Rossum, how you doing, as Kimberly Dash, a local detective trying to put the pieces together, and Tom Bateman as Trevor Viking Calcote, the crazy drug lord based in Denver. Cold Pursuit can be entertaining and quirky at times, but goes off course too much and feels overstuffed, leaving me a bit chilly. I'm gonna give it the rating of meh, it's okay. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/Westside515. Like the show on Facebook, Facebook.com/WesTroopAlist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WesAlist. Until next time, Troop out.